Welcome back. This next video, we will be discussing the various billing options for SysMaster CMS IPTV and billing for various forms of content. This will include billing capabilities for live channels, video on demand, audio on demand, and pay-per-view capabilities. As discussed in our previous topics, SysMaster offers a complete end-to-end IPTV solution. This solution covers everything from heading equipment to middleware, to billing and CMS, to time shifting, all the way out to the STBs at the customer premise. When we talk about the various forms of content that you're going to be offering your subscribers, obviously there are a number of different sources that you can have this content originate from. For live channels, this source could be coming from satellite, whether it's OTT or FTA, or coming from the actual transponder, or it could be coming from cable, or even terrestrial feeds. For video and audio on demand, you may have a dedicated third-party storage server or have this pre-recorded content loaded directly onto the SysMaster equipment. The same holds true for any content that's coming in for pay-per-view. With our VoiceMaster CMS Billing server, we do have the capabilities to bill for each type of these channels you wish to offer your subscriber, whether it's content coming in from a live feed, or whether it's content coming from video on demand or audio on demand, or whether it's content coming in from pay-per-view. Now, when we look at the back end of the VoiceMaster CMS platform, you'll notice what we call the administrative console, and it's basically built out to support various tasks. This one you happen to be looking at contains most of the technologies we can support, things like IPTV, VoIP, ISP, digital signage, etc. What we'll be looking at specifically is the Content Management tab and the various aspects we can support there. You notice that within the Content Objects tab, there's a Video tab which populates the various forms of content we've discussed: IPTV, video on demand, audio on demand, and pay-per-view. Once you do identify the specific IPTV channel, then you will see the various configurations that we have set up for each specific live channel. In this case, you see Sarah 1, Movies 1, Gym TV, PMC, etc. So when we build out the actual source of the content, we would basically create and modify content objects, and you'll see that there are parameters to name it, index it, etc. It supports various distribution stream, open stream, channel lists, etc. Basically, moving sequentially and identifying each parameter, including the type of billing you'd like to set up for each particular channel. For this specific example, you notice that it's identified as a free object, which means this channel is probably included with some sort of package you can offer your customers. Example: Platinum Plan, Gold Plan, Silver Plan. That will actually be discussed in another CMS presentation. So, just like we did for live channels, the same holds true for the video on demand as well. You would basically identify the video on demand parameters. You notice that we have set up the video on demand movies with Heimel, Terminator, Spawn, and a few others. So, you could basically create a complete channel list of video on demand just like we did for live channels. You can go through and set up the parameters for billing. The same holds true for the pay-per-view content and identifying the type of channel listing you'd like to create. In this case, the source is coming from an HTTP source. In this case, when you go in to modify these parameters, you'll notice the location of where that file is located, an IP address. This would be the source of where the content is coming from. And finally, the same holds true for the audio on demand aspect of your content as well, and setting up the parameters for audio content, which could be music files, educational teachings, ethnic courses, or many others. Basically, you would identify these items as audio on demand parameters so that you could bill for each specific channel and content you want to offer. So as you have seen from the back end, there are various and many different ways that you can set up your IPTV content, including using SysMaster equipment. Here is our contact information, and we look forward to hearing from you and helping you and assisting you in any way we can. Thank you so much, and don't forget to check out our other videos that we have set up discussing the various forms of IPTV. Thank you, and have a great day.